Hi, my name is Jairo Smola. We are here in Naivasha for a 3-day media training courtesy of NOC. And we are just here to know best from NOC on how to tell the Kenyan story in preparation for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Let's see what happens.
One of the things we've realized is that it's very important for the team around the team to be on the same page. A critical element of the team is the media, because it's through the media that the world, that Kenyans can be able to know what is happening around the games. We've committed to make everything to be accountable to our public. And one of the ways in which we get to be accountable is for Kenyans knowing what we are doing. And therefore, these 3 sessions is primarily first to let the media know what our plans are, what our activities are around our programs, our athletes, the games which are happening this year, and most importantly in regard to 2024. That is the primary objective. The second objective is also to be in line with our strategic direction of capacity building. And again, capacity building is amongst the teams around the team, and media play a critical role. As we speak right now, there are very many programs, there are very many activities geared towards the major games which are coming. Top is the Olympics, and then the Imagine World Beach Games. So by the media coming first to interact and share ideas like we've seen in the better part of this day, and we believe it will continue for the next 2 days. Secondly is to bring some experts. We'll be having some experts from the Association of National Olympic Committees to be able to come and share the emerging trends, the practices in the world of sports, so that our media people are engaged, involved, and appreciate some of the things which are happening. And then collectively, as a fraternity, we can be able to know what we need to do in order to support our sports people on all matters media. Media deadlines as far as the Olympics have already been set. In terms of accreditation process, it has started. What we call entry by numbers has already been decided on. Now we are just waiting for the entry by name. Media, some of the people who are very, very early deadlines, because obviously they play a critical part in terms of advanced information.
Jina langu ni Abula Ahmed, mimi ni mhariri wa michezo katika runinga ya K24, na tumekuwa hapa siku mbili katika eneo la Naivasha, kaunti ya Nakuru, kwa hisani ya kamati ya kitaifa ya Olimpiki, yani NOC, kwa warsha ambayo ni mara yangu ya kwanza kuhudhuria warsha kama hii, na ni jambo zuri kwa NOC, maana wameleta wanahabari pamoja kuwajuza kuhusiana na mikakati na shughuli ambazo zinaendeshwa na NOC hadi hivi sasa, na pia mipango yao katika miaka inayokuja, kubwa zaidi ikiwemo maandalizi na ni jinsi gani ambavyo wanajipanga kuhakikisha kwamba Kenya inatuma kikosi thabiti na pia kushamiri katika makala yanayokuja ya mashindano ya Olimpiki ambayo yataandaliwa Paris, Ufaransa mwaka 2024. Kwa hiyo tumejifunza mengi sana kutokana na utendakazi wa kamati ya kitaifa ya Olimpiki, na kuna mengi ya kueleza wa Kenya kuhusiana na ni jinsi gani NOC imejiandaa na kazi yake inafanyika vipi. Mwisho wa siku ni kumpatia pongezi Lin Wachira kuteuliwa kama kiongozi wa wanahabari, ambaye ametikwa jukumu la kueleza wanahabari ama kushughulikia kusimamia wanahabari na kueleza Wakenya kuhusiana na Olimpiki ya mwaka 2024. Kwa hiyo ni jukumu kubwa kwake, lakini nimefanya naye kazi na najua ni mtu ambaye mikoba hiyo ataivaa inavyohitajika, na kazi ataitekeleza, wajibu wake atautekeleza vizuri sana. Lin Wachira nimefanya naye kazi tangu nilipokuwa KTN, amekuwa ni mtu wa kujituma sana. Kwa hiyo tunatarajia na ni matumaini yetu kwamba atatuwakilisha sote kama wanahabari. Kwa hiyo ni pongezi tu kwa NOC, jitihada ambazo wamefanya kufikia sasa, na pia tunatakia kila laheri katika kuwakilisha Kenya. Unajua wa Kenya takriban milioni 50 wanapenda sana wana michezo wao, ikija kwa wanariadha na watu ambao wanawakilisha Kenya katika mashindano mbalimbali. Kwa hiyo ni kazi ngumu kwao, lakini ni kazi ambayo kufikia sasa wamefanya vizuri.
For example, Magori can cut across, making the bulletin,
For me, I think the media is a collaborator, and having a personal engagement with athletes really helps in telling the story. Athletes' performances on the field of play are really supported by the media, and we want them to be close and the athletes to trust the media that they will support them during this journey. So a lot of engagement, a lot of collaboration between the two really starts off the engagement, the relationship between athletes and the media. I think it's interesting because media do love and support you when you perform well, and when something bad happens is really when you need a lot of support and encouragement, and that's where maybe some mistrust or not seeing like we are all working towards the same goal comes into play. But definitely, I mean, in terms of improving that relationship, when something doesn't go the way it was planned, how do we react and how do we continue supporting the athlete, knowing that the following day they may still come out with a good performance, and the media will be there to tell the story as well.
Yeah.
Naam, kwa majina naitwa Ruth Totoarege, mwanahabari wa michezo kutoka Nation Media Group, na tumekuwa hapa Naivasha kwa siku 3 kwa mafunzo ya wanahabari, na tumejifunza mambo mengi, na kikubwa zaidi ni kwamba wanawake pia wamepewa nafasi ya kuweza kuhusishwa katika michezo ambayo wakati mwingi watu wanajua kwamba ni ya wanaume. Naam, kitu cha pili ni kwamba wanahabari wale ambao wanaingia kwenye industry, wale wachanga, pia wameweza kunufaika pakubwa kutokana na mafunzo ambayo wamepata kutoka kwa wale wanahabari ambao wamekuwa hapa kwa muda mrefu, na ni kitu ambacho tunahimiza, ama mimi nitakuwa nahimiza wanahabari wenzangu wachanga ambao wanaingia kwenye industry. Industry ni ngumu, lakini ukiwa hapo uwe mgumu, ujiamini, siku zote utakuwa unafanya kazi kwa ubora zaidi. Kwa hiyo kijumla tu ni kuweza kuwahusisha wanahabari wachanga na wale ambao wamekuwa kwenye industry kwa muda mrefu, ili kuweza kuelewa kwamba kazi hii si ya wanaume tu, bali pia wanawake pia wana nafasi ya kuweza kuonyesha talanta zao.
I think this workshop has come at a very good time. I think in terms of planning for 24 Olympics, as Paris 24 Olympics as our apex. But clearly we say the journey begins way before that. So coming in the meeting between NOC and the media fraternity in terms of aligning the strategy, in terms of the games, in terms of the federation, in terms of the athletes is key. So as we leave the workshop here today, I think we know we're on the same page. We're working towards the same goal, which is promoting Team Kenya, and we can all be there to tell these stories and tell the journeys, and if the successes that occur in Paris, we can look back and say we all were supporting the athletes throughout the journey.
When you look at our system in the country, makes it extremely tough to be able to do it. Not just in Kenya, but because...
So as the Paris 2024 CEO, I am extremely excited to be here at the media training. Media are a very important stakeholder of the games. They tell the Kenyan story, they tell the story of the athletes, they tell the background story. So we need media to hype up Kenya, to let Kenyans know what's happening, to support us and the athletes when it comes to the games.
My name is Eric Njiro, sports journalist from Radio Africa Group. I mean, we've been here for 2 days now for the training with the National Olympics Committee of Kenya. We are obviously looking forward to the Olympics in 2024, and I think we've really been taken through a lot. We now know like what's happening between now and the Olympics, and who is training where, who is qualifying how, and what it takes to qualify. We've also been presented with the team that is managing our media. I mean, we've been presented with the media liaison, that is Lynn Washira. We'll be able to deal with that because we need assistance. We've been to many events, but we know how important that role is. We've also been introduced to the CEO of the Team Kenya that is going to Paris next year. I mean, it's been a good couple of days. We've learned a lot. We've been presented with how they do things at NOC, how they do things at the Olympics. And I mean, like media, it's important for us to know all these things. We'll be able now to know how to report some things, how to present some of these things, and who to talk to, and obviously how to tell the public and how to tell the people. So I think it's been quite a good session with everyone from the media in Kenya. We've also interacted like as friends. We've had some couple of good times here and there. We've obviously spent the days and the nights together. We've eaten some good food. So I mean, it's been quite a good session on Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Thursday. So I mean, I can say it's really impactful as far as the road to Paris 2024 is concerned. And you can be able now to bring the beautiful story of Team Kenya when you're going to Paris. You can be able to tell them when they're going to win the gold, the silvers, and everything. And obviously, we wish the Team Kenya all the best going to Paris 2024 next year.
Well, everything that has a beginning must surely have an end. We have been here for 3 days for the NOC media training. We've had lessons from National Olympic Committee, the IOC, ANOC, athlete representative Humphrey Kayangi, who was once a rugby player. And I can say we are ready for Paris 2024. Are you?